So here's a wild tour story from my dancer when I was dancing for other artists, my dancer days, all right? I was still in college and I was like an overachiever. So I was on tour, I'm taking all, full credit load and everything. And my sister Chanel, who's a part of Young Money, she was also dancing. So she was like, yo, they need a dancer on this tour. We were on the ladies night tour, so it was all these R&B singers and all sexy and everything. It was Avant, it was Genuine, it was Jagged Edge, it was Joe. It was like all the ladies night, woo, throw the panties on stage and type of things, and dodge some draws sometimes. I'm like nervous because I was young and I'm new on the whole scene and everything, so I learned the choreography. And we're in DC. I don't know what the venue was, but it was a lot of people. And I'm dancing with the other male dancer, and we had to do this partnering scene, and I had to like slide through his legs and on the floor. But something happened wrong where my weight wasn't distributed the right way, and my shoulder dislocated. And I'm laying in the middle of the concert, in the middle of the stage, screaming, because that doesn't feel good. But then I was like, you know what? He ain't gonna stop the show for me. I'm the new girl. So I had to figure out how to play it off. I rolled over and I was just freestyling, shoulders hanging. And I'm like trying to figure out how to pop it back in place. And then I just like finished that routine. And then they were like, changing the next song. Like, what happened? You missed the step. You did this. I was like, my shoulder dislocated. And they were like, for real? Oh, little mama, you want, like giving me props. And then it's like, oh, go to the next song. And that was it. I didn't get no ice. I never went to the hospital, didn't get any ice, didn't get any, ace bandage, sling wrap. I just had to let it heal. It was a little sore. It was kind of like the guy who's on Lethal Weapon, and when he'd be popping his shoulder out and then he pops it back in. It was like that. And every now and then it pops out, then I had to pop it back in. Because once you pop your shoulder out, it's easy for it to slip out again, I guess. I don't know.
We're demoralized from the time we step foot into the industry to the time we get out and beyond, because women have to be stick thin, skinny, or whatever, to get to be successful. And men don't. We know that.
I know I'm a role model because my parents grew me up in a way where still represent yourself, still be classy. Go out there and kill them on stage, but when you come off, just represent yourself in a certain way. Because I do want the youth out there to look up to me.
And I was like, dude, why are you acting like that? And he was like, acting like what? And I was like, Serene. And he was like, nah, man, my name's not Serene. And I was like, what's your name? He's like, Aziz, man. My name is Aziz. And I was like, oh my God, my name is Lizzo.
You can't depend on other people believing in you. Because I'll never forget, I was in high school and this boy, I told him I wanted to be a rapper. And he specifically, like people say this all the time, but he specifically told me, he was like, you will never be a rapper. And he laughed, but this was my homie, so I'm just like, I low-key laughed, but I was low-key like, dang.